Hey, what's up, brother? We gotta talk, my guy. We gotta talk. See, today I was talking to some baddies. Okay, I love sexy women, man. Oh my God, I love smart women too. I love them all shapes and sizes. You know what the best thing is? Is just being present, just talking to them, treating them like a human being. And that's what actually makes you more attractive. You know, I think one of the purposes, one of the things I love talking about, I love relationships. I love when people start to figure it out. They start actually going after what they desire. They start to pick up on all the signs of intimacy and attraction from the opposite sex or the same sex. It doesn't really fucking matter here. But you have to be present. I don't know what I'm going to call this one. Maybe it's going to be Jesus power. Maybe pussy is in the present. Something like that. Because that's where you create from. You don't do it when you're thinking. Thinking is only making you retarded. But not in a good way. Not in a good way retarded. We want to be that via being blissfully ignorant, blissfully present. If there is bad things in this world, we don't want to be aware of them. I mean, you want to be conscious, obviously, of things, whether it's good or bad, but you don't want to have an attachment to it. You don't want to let it plague you. You don't want to constantly be thinking about things in the future or the past or belief systems or these information structures of how society is built, how it is run, how women behave, how men behave. It's all bullshit. Yo, it's all bullshit. All of it. Genuinely. This is a conversation, just a 1v1. You and me. If you are looking to attract more love into your life, if you're looking to attract a relationship or just more friendships, whatever you're looking to do, you're not going to do it by overthinking and overanalyzing. That is going to make you stuck, if anything. Like, why haven't you talked to the girl that you keep staring at? When is the time going to be right? When have you put on enough muscle? When have you made enough money? Whatever the cope is that you tell yourself every single day, stop talking to yourself. Just stop. Just fucking stop. like you're not doing yourself any favors by continuously having this mental argument within your soul over and over again, saying, oh my God, but like, I'm not good enough. She's probably interested in somebody else. How are you going to know if you don't talk to her? How are you going to know if you keep having negative energy? It just plagues your aura. You know that too. You know intuitively. Because I do this little bit of homework for me. I want you to go out and just people watch, okay? Don't get attached to it. Don't go out there judging people and don't be a dickhead. But just watch people, watch their posture, watch their energy, watch how they act, watch how they smile, watch if they frown, and try and see how it's all linked together. And you can start to piece together who is having great thoughts about themselves, who is uplifting to themselves, who is more loving to themselves, versus who is speaking atrocities inside their fucking mind to themselves. You've probably done it before. You know what I'm talking about. There's probably days in your life where you've been the happiest and you might have a picture from that day. And then the next day, it could be a bad day. If you had the almost same day pretty much, right? Same time frame. A picture one day apart. You can tell the energy from the picture. It plays off into how you act, how you carry yourself. And the best way to attract amazing relationships into your life is by stop fucking thinking. Holy shit. If you find her to be cute, go and just talk to her. For fuck's sake. It isn't rocket science. And I get that it's scary. I get that you could flounder. I get that you could fail, okay? But there is no such thing as failure. If she's meant for you, or if he's meant for you, it's gonna work out. If they're not, it won't work out. And there's a lesson to be learned. But like, there's no learning and there's no lessons when you constantly are going day to day in the same cycle of rumination, where you're saying, oh, well, one day I will talk to that girl. I will talk to that guy. Oh, I will sweep them off their feet, but it is not this day. For this day, I am a pussy boy. Yeah, we're stop doing that shit. That shit, it's making you retarded. What the fuck? Oh, what are we doing here? God's just staring at you like, God, I made you so special. I made you so special. You're so interesting. You got all these different little pieces of your personality that your person that is meant for you is going to absolutely love. But the way that you get to your person is by playing the game. And if you're attracted to somebody, if you keep seeing them in your reality, in your simulation, it means that you're meant to talk to them at some point or another, right? You just gotta branch out. It doesn't mean that you're gonna marry them. But I think that's a big problem that we got today. We're way too sexed up. I don't want to harp on not watching porn too much, because I think, within reason, within moderation, if you're still learning lessons about yourself and your own self-worth, then I think it's valid for your growth to maybe indulge a little bit. I think addictions teach you a lot about life. Nobody that is, really has any level of self-mastery, they've all gone through it. You got to go through some fire. You got to go through some flames to grow, okay? But when you're too sexed up all the time, you almost think like everything is just so final. You know what I'm talking about? Because I was there before where I was like, oh, but that girl knows that I want to have sex with her if I go and speak to her. Oh, she's going to think I'm a creep. She's going to think I'm a pervert. Yeah, she's probably not. She might pick up on that because it's in your energy field, because you're focusing on it, and because, well, if you watch too much porn, you are a pervert and a creep. Let's be real. Let's just call it what it is. It's like you don't want to be exposed for what you're doing in the shadows, but if you keep thinking about stuff in a negative light about what you're doing in your own life, the cycles that you keep repeating, it's going to play off in your aura. And people are going to pick it up. They're going to pick up that you lack confidence, that you can't talk to women, that you over-sexualize whatever you're attracted to if you watch too much porn. And that's where that one-nightish comes from, where it's like, oh, this is the one. I can't talk to her. It's not the right time. I'm not prepared. Dude, just go have a fucking conversation. What are we doing here? Like, I swear to God, I fucking hate phones, bro. Like, I think phones are the reason we have all these divorces and people can't figure out how to date. Because dating is not difficult. It's just an ongoing conversation with somebody that you get along with. That's really all it is. And then sex is a part of a relationship, but it's not the main part of a relationship. It's somebody that is similar to you. You enjoy spending time with them. You enjoy conversing with them. You like the shared activities and the habits and building something together. The mutual love and respect. And then, yes, of course, you clap some cheeks. Clapping cheeks is fucking amazing. But that's not what should start the relationship in the first place, you pervert. Like, what are we actually doing here? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna roast you a little bit because I've been there and I've done that. I've completely started relationships with people I knew I had no interest in being with long term because we had nothing in common. I just thought they were hot. Okay? But like, that's just like the entry. I guess, to a conversation. It's just like the starting point. You see somebody and there's something about them that you find attractive. Okay, cool. Go get to know who they are. Go actually explore the connection. I think that's the driving factor for this video is this is specific for somebody that needs to hear it. Like, you need to hear this message right now. There is not a perfect time. That perfect time is right now. And also, if you are thinking a lot about somebody, chances are they're also thinking about you. Energy is a two-way street, okay? Everything's a mirror. People start to speak back to you things that you're interested in. If you're thinking about them a lot, you're going to attract certain mirror relationships into your life. So you're going to attract people that will push you on your path. It's like your vibe attracts your tribe. So if there's a lot of energy going on inside of your head of thinking like, oh my God, I would love to take her out on a date. You know, I think we'd have a great conversation. I would love to get to know them. And you can visualize it and it keeps popping into your head. Then go have the conversation. Because the only other thing that's going to happen is you're going to go insane. You're going to crash out. I don't want you to crash out over some pussy. That's wild work. It's 2026. We're not doing that anymore. Okay? Like, just go have the convo and be normal, for God's sake. Okay? That is the assignment. You can talk to people that you are attracted to without there being any sexual undertone. You don't even have to ask for a number. You don't even have to ask for a date. It could literally just be like, hey, I don't see the gender or whatever it is, the attraction. I just want to get to know you as a soul, as a human being. I would like to get to know you. And just banter with them. Just joke with them. Figure out what they're interested in. Share what you're interested in. See if there's a mutual connection. And that's just how relationships should go. But otherwise, I really want you guys to stop thinking so much. Really stop thinking. This is the number one thing that comes up in every fucking coaching session I've had with men. Not the ladies, with men. It's, oh, but what if she's interested in another guy? What if she's not attracted to me? It's all the what ifs. Just shut the fuck up and go and talk to her. You are a god. Did I forget to mention that today? You are a king. What are we doing here? Do you have any idea how big of a miracle it is that you even exist, my guy or my lady? Like, your parents met, your great-grandparents met, like all the way back. Everything came down to you. You're awesome. You have your own interests. You have your own vibe. You have shit that you are personally amazing at that nobody else knows about. And that's your gift to the world. And you get to share that with other people. So go share it and stop getting so strung up on the whole like, but what if they don't like me? Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? There's always somebody better. It's the same thing with lifting weights. You know, maybe one of these days I'll take a video of myself lifting and you guys can be like, wow, he's really strong. You know what? If I was in a powerlifting gym, I'd probably be the weakest guy there. Okay, so it's all perspective. It's all perspective. There's always going to be somebody else. There's always somebody else that's hotter or whatever you want to tell yourself. Okay? So stop using that as a bullshit argument that you shouldn't talk to somebody. Just go. Just go have fun. Right? I've been having fun all week. I have fun every week. It doesn't matter. You know, sometimes I like to talk to the mommies because they got a ring on their finger. And I can just have a conversation with them, practice banter and conversation with the opposite sex, have a high intellectual conversation with some muscle mommies. That's sensational to me because there's no investment, right? I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about people's feelings and all that bullshit and like, oh my God, what if they think I want to have sex with them? Who the fuck cares? I'm not thinking about it. Why are you thinking about it? Just fucking talk to people. Just get out of your shell. That's who the video is made for. You've probably been a hermit. I get it. I'm a hermit too. I almost need to take my own advice at times. Because I'll ruminate. I will talk to myself. I'll be like, oh, you know what? I'm weird. I have so many beliefs that other people don't understand. I'm too much of a schizo. I might dump on them too much information and they won't like me. Or they'll fall in love with you because you're different. You're not homogenized like everyone else. Like you are who you are meant to be. That's your beauty. Stop trying to be a copycat or a knockoff version of somebody else. Be who God made you to be. And that version of you will find the perfect love. You will attract it into your life. It will just happen for you. But you gotta live from the present moment and be content with who you are. You have to love who you are, because that's when the magic really happens. When you're present, you let the universe surprise you with things. But you don't get the surprises when you're anxious of the outcome. You catching my drift? When you're constantly ruminating, when you're anxious, you're doubtful, you might be angry about stuff, you're in fear all the time, you're just going to get the same cycles over and over again. You're going to get the bad results over and over again. You just got to live as if it's all going to work out. And from that state of being, I can guarantee you, if you just smile right now, you just put a smile on your face. You can fake it if you want, but just smile a bit for like a minute or so. And just imagine that tomorrow or whenever you're watching this, you just walk up to that person that you've been avoiding talking to and you just say, hey, what's going on? And you reach out your hand, you shake their hand. I'm weird like that. I shake chicks' hands. I want them to feel how rough mine are. And also, theirs are pretty soft too. But it's just like an energy thing, right? It's like they pick up on your energy signature. You pick up on theirs. It's like you share like a little moment. You have some eye contact and then you just start bantering, bro. You start having a conversation. And if you fuck up, if you stumble, if you fall, if you say something stupid, own it. Just own it. Just be true to yourself. Be authentic. Be nervous. Trust me on this. It gets better over time. The more you do it, the better it gets, the easier it gets. You're going to fall in love with the game. You're going to fall in love with the process. And it's just life. It's not that deep, okay? You're not going to marry someone after one conversation. But what will happen is if you keep refusing to have the one conversation with the one person that you're obsessed with, you will go fucking insane and crash out, and your energy is going to suffer as a result. I promise you of that. You're just gonna be lost in the sauce. My buddy Simon calls it lost in the cheeks, right? You're gonna be staring all the time. You're gonna, oh my God, oh, are they here? Oh, are they looking over at me? Oh, I wonder if they're thinking about me. They don't care. They don't care because you haven't made it known that you want to have a conversation. Okay? Just go up and say something stupid. For example, there was a hot, very beautiful woman today. Okay? I didn't want to have a conversation. I just wanted the machine that she was on. But I just go up and I'm like, hey, how many more sets do you have? Right? And just smile. I'm nice. And she's like, oh, I got like 4 to 5. And I told her, I was like, all right, just like give me a wink or a wave when you're done and I'll come over. And then I left. And then I come back and we talk for like 5 extra minutes. Because she wasn't creeped out. She was like, hey, this guy just wanted the machine. Oh my God, he's a human being. It's that fucking easy. It's that fucking easy. Bro, these women, I swear to God, women, comment in the fucking chat. Comment in the chat. You just want the guys to talk to you. You don't give a shit. It's not that deep. I promise you. These chicks, they just want to have a conversation. They're just like us. Stop putting them on the pedestal like you can't talk to them, like there's something that you need, like there's a quest that you haven't gotten to yet. Like, stop going full retard for no fucking reason. Be present, be yourself, Be authentic, be loved, baby. I love you guys. Catch you in the next one.